Ei pessoal, sempre trazendo mais um vídeo. Hoje iremos reagir a Super-Heróis from LucasArts and Pedro Alvez. In my last video, I reacted to LucasArts' Uchiha song, which talked a lot about depression and the feeling of just not feeling so good. And apparently, according to DiLuc, who also translated this video for me, this song is kind of similar to the Uchiha song. So let's give it a listen.
Muita mensagem me dizendo pra seguir em frente, mas tem dia que nem dá vontade de sair da cama. Não consigo nem te explicar, só quem sente entende. Prefiro evitar essa conversa pra não acharem que é drama. Mas eu travando uma batalha contra minha mente, porque essa porra dessa depressão sempre ganha. É que eu sempre fui estranho demais, mano, eu nunca me encaixei com os demais. E sempre me maltrataram, é estranho demais. As respostas que eu vi são sempre tão iguais. Você é feio demais, você é burro demais, você é fraco demais, você é puta demais, você é preto demais, você é pobre demais. E o que mais? E lá vamos nós de novo. Cada vez que isso acontece, por dentro parece que eu morro um pouco. Lágrima desse choro tem gosto de socorro. E quando eu e minha tristeza estamos a sós, só ela consegue me ouvir chorar. Porque na vida real não existem super-heróis. Super-heróis não existem. Super-heróis. Super-heróis não existem. Super-heróis. Super-heróis. Eu já parei de
Wow. This is a more intense story talking about how dealing with depression is frustrating. As much as it's sad, it can also be a frustrating experience because a lot of people don't understand what it's like, and a lot of people are going to give you the same answer, and I'm guilty of that. We always talk about what people should do, and we never realize how difficult it is for some people. I know there were days, at least for me, when it was just hard to wake up and to get on my bed, and to some people I would just seem lazy. Instead, they don't know that I'm dealing with something even scarier. And that's probably the worst part, or one of the worst parts about mental health, is that we still don't understand it. As much as we try to help, we don't understand what the problems are sometimes. And it's kind of true. Superheroes don't exist. There isn't going to be a superhero that can save you. However, my at least stance on this topic is, if there aren't superheroes to save you, the only thing that you can do is be a hero to yourself. That's kind of the only thing I can say about this topic.
Eu tive que sofrer calado e aprendi do pior jeito que engolir seus sentimentos. Vai te corroer por dentro, deixa um gosto amargo. Quem te conhece de perto é foda te viver correndo pelo certo. Aqui tem gente que sempre vai tentar te fazer se sente errado. E a cada zoeira e brincadeirinha, cada apelido e piadinha, estamos criando esses vilões traumatizados. Uma gravidade botando eles para baixo. Quantas almas sem saída vão te tirar tua própria vida. Quando entendermos que esse ódio
that is another unfortunate truth. The people around us may not understand what we are going through, and they are going to make fun of you for it. They're going to give you hurtful nicknames that to them aren't hurtful, but if you constantly hear those nicknames and all those jokes, you're just going to feel just as bad. And I love what he says about how we are creating more villains because of the way we act. And that's unfortunately true. There are a lot of people who become villains, or they become evil, or they do crime just because society and the people around them have mistreated them. And why are we continuing to do this? Which I 100% agree with. If we as a society care about mental health, why do we always bring people down whenever someone we know has mental health? It doesn't make sense.
Entendermos que esse ódio já era pra ter acabado. E quando eu e minha tristeza estamos a sós, só ela consegue me ouvir chorar. Porque na vida real não existem super-heróis. Super-heróis. Não existem super-heróis. Super-heróis. Não existem super-heróis. Super-heróis. Leva um tempo pra entender que existem super-heróis e eles somos nós. Mesmo que eu não queira mais viver, eu vou assim mesmo, porque eu vou vencer essa batalha contra mim. E se só a gente entende o quanto dói, somente nós podemos ser super-heróis. 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 Uou.
That is important information right there. And I will make sure to leave that number in the description down below. But I love what he does at the end, where he talks about how heroes do exist and it's got to be us. And not only can we be a hero for us, but we can be a hero to others. And I love that message because I love what he talks about when the best way we could become heroes is by understanding the pain that other people have been through. And I would consider Lucas Art a hero for that very reason. He understands the pain and what it's like to have depression, and he continues to live, and he continues to make music that is enjoyed by millions of people, and he is sharing this experience with people who may not understand that. But for people who deal with depression and for people who understand that pain, he becomes an inspiration. He becomes a symbol that once you get through this pain, you can help other people. You can do so many amazing things. And I think that is such a beautiful message to end with. It's talking about how we are all capable of being heroes. We just need to understand each other better. So, once again, I've said this in my other video, but please make sure you seek help and call this number if you ever need any extra help, because more people commit suicide every day, and I don't want anyone to be one of those people. So please, if you or someone you know is in danger, please make sure you give them the resources and you help them seek some sort of help. And maybe we can all be heroes. But thank you all so much for watching. And thank you so much for Lucas Art for sharing the story again. It's a beautiful message that we can all learn from. And thank you so much for DiLucx for translating the video for me. It's an incredible video that I need to listen to. And it's an incredible song that everyone can listen to as well. But as always, thank you so much. Hope God bless us, dear. Simply ordinary. Audi.